Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. And this weekend I went to the card show with Mike, Hitman 23, and we really had a great time. And just want to show you some of the things that I picked up there. But really the main thing was that it was just a good time to be with a YouTuber and really mainly a friend. And that's really the key to the hobby. It wasn't a big show, you know, it wasn't a bingo hall. There was a couple of vintage tables. Pretty much that was about it. So, you know, I was going to go ahead and do a video of the show like I usually do. But instead of doing that, I just decided, let me try to do a live for the first time ever. So I did a live stream from the show. And it was a little bit of a disaster at the beginning there. But next time I'll do much better. But it was fun. It was just fun interacting, and a few YouTubers there that were there live, and it was, go back and check it out. One of the things that so I'm just going to show you my pickups today from the show. One of the things that I did pick up at the show, I'm not going to show here because I've put it in the mail to to one of the YouTubers that was watching live. So you can go back and see who that was if you go back and watch my live stream from Sunday. So anyway, you know, Mike was basically going through all of the quarter and 50-cent boxes and bins, and you know, and you know, I was just kind of walking around, and when I caught up with him again, he was still going through those. Basically, it was quarters, it was 25-cent and 50-cent cards. So at the end, I just went through a little bit and just picked out a few of those, and this is what it was. I think it was like $3 for all this stuff or whatever. So I had to pick up a Miguel Cabrera, you know, just a home run leader, 2008 American League home run leader. So I picked that up. Some type of insert card. I don't know much about the new cards, but you know, you get them for a quarter or 50 cents. Why not? This one was a Pedro Martinez. And I got this because it said sample on the back. I think it was 50 cents, I figure. I don't know much about it, but I'll pick it up for that. And then Barry Larkin rookie card. Couldn't pass that up for a cheap price there. 50 cents, I think, for that. These were 50 cents here. A Griffey card, I didn't have that one, so it's just not a big deal, but I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up. I guess it's some type of insert card here. So I got the Griffey card. Then I saw this thing. It was kind of weird, but it was for 50 cents. It was a Pujols, with like the Pujols in there, and it's like a manufactured rookie card patch. Check it out. It's a manufactured patch. Hey, 50 cents. It's a Pujols card. That's the back. Patch card. So I got that 50 cents. And the other 50 cent card was this Jimmy Fox, which is numbered to 50. A nice, so shiny. So I figured, you know, Jimmy Fox, number to 50. He's an incredible player. Very underrated. Jimmy Fox was just a big, powerful guy. And really didn't see much. You know, I'm saving money. I don't want to spend much money. I'm looking for something big, for a big card. Hopefully at the National I can find it. You know, you've seen some of my videos of cards that I'm looking for and things. So. But so, you know, the guy that had vintage had a few nice things in there, but really nothing that I was going to spend any money on. So I ended up getting this thing because I didn't have the Decollage card of Juan Marichal. Of course, I got to get a Latin player. Try to pick one up every show. So that's Juan Marichal, and looked like it was in pretty good shape. And he wanted, I think he had it for $5. Yeah, he wanted $6. I got it for $5. To Juan Marichal. And then the other dealer had a lot of oddball stuff, and you know, that Rick would like and some other guys would like. Stooks would like some of that stuff. He had some exhibits, some other stuff like that. But he also had something that I said earlier that I already put in the mail for one of the YouTubers, and as soon as he gets it, I'm sure that he'll go ahead and show it on his video. But I went ahead and already mailed that, so I'm not going to show that here. And the other thing I picked up from that same dealer was probably the nicest thing that I had picked up, and it's this. I just took it out of the thing. It's the I just took it out. Let me show you what it is. I'll show you here. It says it's 1967 Boston Red Sox program versus the Yankees unscored Impossible Dream World Series season. And I got it for $15. So I figured $15 is a good buy for an original 1967 program. And let me give you guys a better look at this thing here. Should have pre-planned this a little bit better here. I'm just trying to adjust my camera angle here. Just bear with me. So I want to give you guys a good look at that. Hang in there. It ain't gonna work right now. No problem. We'll fix it another way. It's just gonna be hard to turn the pages too tight. Anyway, this is the 1967 Red Sox official program. It's 25 cents back then. And I just love the artwork on these programs. I mean, it's just so nice. I'll give you guys a good look at it. This is Fenway Park, Boston. We'll see if we can get a good look at these things here. So it's the World Series year. It's a year that Yaz hit the Triple Crown year for Yaz. So it's just neat to see the it's got Ted Williams there, vice president of the club at the time. Haywood Sullivan there, and Tom Yawkey and Dick Williams. And it just tells you about Fenway Park. Tells you the distances. Great advertising back in the day. And let's check it out here. See, I just love this advertising. Coca-Cola. And then here you got the 67 All-Stars. 67 Red Sox All-Stars with Yaz, Rico Petrocelli, and Jim Longboard. Just a nice piece. When I saw that, I said, I can't just leave it there. For 15 bucks, I'll take it. It's just really nice. And, I just got the ticket information here. More advertising. Then it's got Tony Conigliaro, all-time Red Sox batting records. So you can see that. And then it's got Tony C. And Mangini did a great video about him. Check it out. It's good. And it's got here John Wyatt, all-time Red Sox pitching leaders. You can see Cy Young and a few others in there. And just the old advertising, they're pretty good. And then here it just tells you how to score, how to keep score of the game. Armour hot dogs, stuff like that. So, and this is the roster. Look at the roster. This is the roster. So you've got there the pictures. outfielders there. The outfielders were Tony Conigliaro, Reggie Smith, Jose Tartabull, George Thomas, and Carl Yastrzemski. So that's got that. And this is the scorecard coming up here. This is the scorecard. It does have some here, but you know, the scorecard is great because it has the names of when they were playing and stuff in the games. So, and here's the starting lineup, I guess, for that particular game. Hold on 1 second here. No, it's just kind of all the names, the numbers and names of each players. So that's what it has in there. And it has here, well, I'll show you, since this was the game against the Yankees, it does have here. This was the game they were going to play that day. And Mantle was there. Joe Pepitone. The other guys there. Al Downing. All the pictures and stuff like that. This was 1967, so this was near the end of Mantle's career. But it's still kind of I guess a plain day. It's Mantle. And this, of course, has their starting lineup there with Yaz, Petrocelli, and all that stuff. So, and the rest of it is just the top pitchers for each league, for American League pitchers for each team, National League pitchers for every, and then the umpires, and all the rest of the stuff, the farm system, the scouts for the Red Sox. And a lot of advertising, some local advertising and stuff like that, I don't know, never heard of Hood. But then it talks about Dick Williams here, the manager. I can't get a good thing, here it goes. But anyway, it talks about the manager and the coaches, the team, and Jim Lomberg was a star at the time, so they were kind of giving away autograph ball of Jim Lomberg. That's a cool thing here. So I wonder, how many of those original ones from 1967 still exist? Maybe the ones that were actually given away. And then, of course, you have here Ted Williams. And it has a list of all the All-Star game players. And, of course, you have to have him in there. He's their best player ever, in my opinion. In Cy Young. And then you have their schedule for 1967. It was a pretty neat thing. I thought I'd go ahead and get it, and I did. And here's the rest of the players there. Joe Foy, Mike Andrews, George Scott, a couple other people there, the voices of the Red Sox. We got Mel Parnell and all the guys in there. And the rest is just the rest of the newest Red Sox. Norm Seaburn, Jerry Adair, Gary Bell, and Albert Lyle. And that was about it. So that's a lot of liquor advertising in this thing, but the artwork is beautiful. I really liked it. And it was a game against the Yankees, so it's got Mantle in there. I figured, God, I can't pass this thing up for $15. So that's the kind of thing that, that I wanted to pick up. And the rest, Mike and I had a great time. Went over to his place for a while and just hung out. You saw the video there, and just truly, truly enjoyed it. That was the main highlight of the card show, was being with Mike. And that's really going to be, the highlight of the National. And really a lot of stuff going on in the hobby, guys. And, don't get sucked up into all that crap. My first bad word on my channel, just like I did my first live stream on Sunday. So don't get hung up with all that stuff. It's just crazy, all the trimming and the altering and all that. People want to make you think those things are normal. And that reminds me, a good example was how things change. I don't want to get political, but just give you a quick example how very slowly things begin to kind of, I don't know, indoctrinate people that certain things are okay when they're not really okay, or certain things are a certain way when really they're not. And I don't know, maybe I'm watching Jimmy Guns a little too much, but the bottom line is, to give you a good example, when I went to mail that package today, I'm standing in line and there's 3 people in front of me, and in the post office, 3 people in front of me. And these people were 5 feet apart. Everybody was 5 feet apart. Like if it was COVID. Nobody was wearing masks, but we were conditioned for 2 years, 3 years to stay 5 feet apart from people. Where before, you'd get close, you would talk, you would chit chat. Nobody was talking, because you were so far apart. And, I kind of try to, move a little closer because, and it was just, everybody looks like you, like you're the odd one. So, and that happens also with trimming. When you're in this thing now that they're saying, oh, trimming can be acceptable, or they begin to make it seem that it's acceptable. And then the people that push back seem to be the people that, oh, you're just old school, you're old style, that's not the way it is now. But, and those things are happening in schools, to the kids, TV, the news, of course, slow indoctrination, slowly trying to change certain things that, I'm not saying change isn't good. I'm just saying that some change is bad. So be aware of it, guys. Don't get too hung up with that. Anyway, I didn't want to get into all that stuff, but I wanted to show you my pickups. I've got to get back to my videos. I have not been able to get out videos for the video responses, but I'm going to go ahead and do that today or tomorrow also. So anyway, guys, have an awesome, awesome day. And we're going to be planning a Florida YouTube get-together in November, West Palm Beach card show. I'll give you more details. That'll be after the National. And we got a lot of YouTubers in Florida. And hopefully we can all meet in West Palm Beach in November. So I'll talk to you about that later. Thank you so much, guys. Orlando from Collector's Dream. Thank you so much for watching my channels and my pickups from the card show in Naples. Have an awesome, awesome day. Thanks for watching.